Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined by Jeff Mayweather in the immediate aftermath of Shawn Porter's stoppage defeat to Terence Crawford. Straight into it, Jeff, what did you make of Terence's win tonight?
I think that he showed why he's one of the best fighters in the world. And he made the adjustments as the fight went on. And, I mean, it was just like I thought. I thought it was going to be a very, very tough fight. And I thought it took Crawford a little longer than what I expected to find, the right, the right chemistry, the right, whatever it is to make the fight go his way. But he continued to just, I think what happened, once I seen Crawford being able to land his jab and found the right range, fight was over. That's when those punches start coming. Once Crawford started, he was fighting, but he was allowing himself to get hit too much, But once he found his range with his jab, everything else followed.
People had it very close in and around me, and from what I saw on social media, how did you see the fight up until the point of the stoppage?
I thought the fight was very close. I mean, this was almost like a repeat of Errol Spence against Shawn Porter. I mean, they both dropped him in the 10th round, and that just goes to show you that, Shawn is a dog, and Shawn brings out the best in everyone, and that's what I said that's what would happen, is that, he would bring out the best in Crawford. And it took Crawford a little longer than I thought in terms of him getting his boxing IQ and his range together. But when he did, he prevailed.
Terence is the first and now the last man who will stop Shawn Porter in the ring. What type of statement do you think that sends out to the rest of the 147 division?
At one point, basically, of course, I had Errol Spence as the number one guy, but with so many things that are happening to him, you got to give Crawford that billing now, because, we don't know. We don't know really what Spence really has. We already know he's still a great fighter, but still. And don't get me wrong. I love Spence and I love Crawford. I enjoy watching both of these guys. But, I just think that now, because of the injuries and because of the setbacks and time off, if he doesn't take some type of tune-up fight and just try to immediately fight Crawford, he'll be in trouble.
Final word, Jeff, on Shawn's announcement of his retirement tonight. He's had a brilliant career. He's fought anybody he possibly could. What did you make of hearing that news? And, of course, like I say, Shawn's career in general.
Well, I'm going to be honest. When Kenny stopped that fight, I knew his career was over. I knew tonight was going to be his final fight. And I think that it's perfect, because his dad, everybody criticized his dad because he stopped the fight. But that's his son. Nobody can determine that but him. And the thing is that, what if he let him go and then his brain, something happened to his brain and he's never going to be able to enjoy his son ever again? You have fathers that have, allowed their son to continue to fight. Their son is no longer here. So basically, he did the right thing, and Shawn did the right thing with retiring, and now they can enjoy each other for the rest of their lives.
All right, Jeff, we'll leave it there now, because I'm sure you've got to get back to work yourself. It's been a pleasure to see you this week. Thank you for speaking to me.
All right, thank you.